Well, it's a beautiful morning in Wisconsin. A little dewy, a little chilly, but as you can see, just a beautiful area. The area is just waking up. Basically, so am I. I'm ready for an adventure that will take me across the heart of the Midwest, straight into the wild landscapes of South Dakota. Leaving the small town in Wisconsin behind, I hit the highway. The sun is starting to shine. It's starting to show itself. The morning fog is starting to lift, and it's promising a super weather day. As a rider on a motorcycle, that's what we look for. We love these days. They mean everything. Riding through this is just bliss. It's unbelievable. The wind in your face, the smell of the trees beside you. Traffic is there, but it's light, and you can start to see the blue skies coming out. The weather is perfect. There's not too many clouds in sight. It's just one of those rare days where everything aligns, and the ride feels like it's just meant to be. There's something about the freedom of the open road that clears your mind. The steady hum of the engine, the rush of the wind against your face. It's a feeling like no other. This next destination that I'm going to right now is an unplanned stop. A little bit of a surprise. I'm hoping I won't be disappointed when I get there.
People arriving by car. I'm gonna go to the motorcycle parking. Turn this off. Well, you can see a huge change from Wisconsin to Minnesota. Minnesota's got quite the topography here. Lots of hills, lots of trees. It's beautiful right now. I've never been to Minnesota, but so far, I mean, I just crossed the border, but it's pretty. You can see, as far as the eye can see, there's rolling hills everywhere. cattle. You see a lot of cattle. I went by a cornfield that lasted maybe 5 miles. Just nothing but corn as far as the eye can see on both sides of the highway. Well, we're starting to see a little bit more of Sturgis. I mean, lots of signs, but there's just road as far as you can see. You can see they just disappears in the rolling hills here. But we're starting to see more traffic. A lot of people, and I've said this before, are towing their bikes. And I just passed one from Iowa. So there's a lot of people. I would say more right now that I can see are towing their bike than they are actually riding into Sturgis. The other thing you notice is there's a lot of bikes going the other way. I think a lot of that is they're probably going back to their camps, or they're going back to where they're staying, or maybe they came the week before the rally, because they didn't want to be caught in the whole hoopla. I've seen a lot of bikes going the other way too. Regardless, there's a lot of bikes coming and going. A ton of campers, ton of them. Anyhow, it's really nice out. It's gotten nice and warm. I still haven't taken my leather jacket off yet. All the vents are open, so I'm nice and cool. As long as you're moving, your leather jacket on, you're okay. But when I'm in town, I'm definitely going to be maybe putting on a vest. I'll pick up some souvenirs. See how that is. Again, here's another couple of bikes coming out. Yeah, there's so many people down here. I stopped and had breakfast in Mitchell, South Dakota, a little family restaurant there. Lots of bikes. I was about to go to Perkins, and then I thought, nope, I'm definitely going to go to a family restaurant. There was more trucks and bikes there than any other restaurant, so I went in there, and it was good. So it was a good breakfast. I don't even need a lunch. But yeah, it's traffic is getting a little thicker. I'm not sure exactly how far out I am right now, but it's a ways. Here's another van with a couple of bikes on them. Yeah, there's a lot of people towing. And some of these vehicles, or some of these mobile homes, are over the top. One guy had a huge one with a storage for the bikes in the middle of the camper. Unbelievable. And I guess that turns into a living area after. And I only saw that because I could tell that they didn't come out the back of the camper. They came out the side. Well, I'm going to sign off for now. There's more of the same coming up, so you're not missing anything in terms of what the country's like. We're just getting a lot more signage along the highway, and it's all a lot of wall drug. That's a real famous drugstore here. They sell pretty much anything and everything under the sky. They're known for their 5-cent coffees and free water. When you walk in there, you can get a free water, like a cold, ice-cold water, bottled water. But for me, it's not worth the stop. I'm just making time. Maybe I'll make a few stops on the way back, depending on the time permitting. I hope this is the last fill up. This is somewhere out of, there it is, Murdo, South Dakota. I don't know where that is on the map. Hoping we're pretty close. Right in front of me is the Hells Angels. They're all heading down there. The guy just walked in there with a sidearm. I keep forgetting that the right to bear arms down here in the States, it's incredible that people walk into a store with a gun in their pocket. It's not used to it. But But down here, it's just second nature, especially in these parts, people walking around with holsters. This guy didn't have a holster, he just had a gun in his pocket. You could see the handle. Okay, we're heading back onto the interstate. Not that far away. I don't know, maybe another hour or two, I don't even know. It's busy here, tons of bikes filling up. As they get closer to Sturgis. And we're getting back onto the 90 West. I had to change my leather jacket, it was just getting too bloody hot. Really, really, really hot. So, as you can see, just open plains out here. Pretty interesting. But, yeah, we're starting to see a lot more bikes and a lot more characters. Those guys, the Hells Angels in front of me, were from Minnesota, California, probably a couple other places as well. But they're not bugging anybody. They're just here for the rally and their camaraderie as well. They're actually quite polite. Everybody down here is pretty polite. But I'm glad I changed the jackets because this is a mesh jacket. It's so comfortable and cool because it just lets the air right through it. But when it's chilly, it's not the jacket to wear. Definitely the leather jacket cuts the wind down for the cool mornings. But right now, not cool at all. What is it right now? 30.5 degrees Celsius. I think this is what that is in Fahrenheit. But yeah, let's just see the mileage so far. Mileage ridden so far, 2,285 kilometers. Rapid City's another 131 miles. So we got a while. We got a while before we get there. And the time right now is 12 o'clock. So I'll probably get there at around 2, I would think. I am going to get the speed going and get moving. I think because I may have one more fill up when I get into Sturgis, just so I have a full tank to ride around when I get there. And then what I'll do is I'll get right to the camp right after I fill up. Pitch the tent, get the camp ready and functional, and then maybe head out, grab some early dinner, and check out what's going on pre-rally, because the rally doesn't officially start until tomorrow. So I'm interested to see how many people are going to be there today. I think the place is going to be jam-packed already. Just based on all the campers I've seen, all the motorcycles you see, like we just saw at the gas station, they're everywhere. And I think I'm on the interstate. I think a lot of these folks are riding these back roads, and they're close enough that they're taking their time to get in there. I will probably look at the map on my way back to see what kind of roads will take me through some smaller towns, budget my time. But on the way there, I just want to get the interstate under my feet and just get some miles crunched. Because, when you're looking at, I don't know, I think it's probably around 2,400 kilometers, maybe 26. in total. I cut off a little bit of time when I took the ferry. Yeah, the miles are still there, but it was a nice 2.5 hour rest. And until I got to Milwaukee,